Sure. Well, in order to talk about how substance use affects people, and teenagers in particular, it's important to realize that the main effect that substances have is on the brain. And since the brain is the organ of the body that regulates all thinking, feeling, decisions, and motor behavior, it means that all functioning of an adolescent can be affected by substance use. So how does substance use affect the adolescent brain? Well, all drugs and alcohol affect the brain reward system and release dopamine. And each substance has its own individual effects based on the pharmacological properties of the drug, how the drug is ingested, and the particular nature of the individual taking the drug. So also the negative consequences or effects of the drug is also individualized and has its own period of time that it may last. These effects are even more critical for teenagers because the adolescent brain, especially the frontal lobes, is continuing to develop until about the mid-20s. So the areas of the brain that manage emotion, perceptions, planning, memory, decision-making, impulse control, and motor control can all be negatively affected, perhaps permanently. This is because the communication systems of the brain, the processes that control and coordinate everything, are disrupted by drugs and alcohol because they can either mimic or alter the neurotransmitters. Well, the changes that regular drug and alcohol use have on the brain cause a wide range of effects. They can cause developmental delays, academic difficulties, health problems, problems with relationships, emotional or psychological problems like depression, anxiety, or psychosis, behavioral problems. What this means is that an adolescent's entire being, how they see the world, how they think about things, what they feel, how they act, how they interact with all people, their entire personality and their entire being can be negatively affected by drugs and alcohol.